Ooh, looks like Carvana got spooked today, almost down 14%. Yesterday it reported earnings, and let's talk a little bit about that. So from their website, you can get the quarterly results supplemental financial tables, and it's this slide deck here. And first of all, the sales are really good. Here we are in Q3 2025, and retail sales hit 155K, and wholesale vehicles unit also surged up to 80K, and you can see the previous quarter numbers. So that was a really positive trend over them. Now the other thing is the quarterly gross profit per unit has kind of got flattish and it's down a little bit. Previous quarter here is 7,426, and now this quarter is 7,362. But compared to other companies, this is relatively high, so that's a good thing. But yeah, why was it flash and slightly on the downside? They say two reasons. One is seasonal depreciation was a little bit higher than they were expecting, and also advertisement per unit helped bring that down due to a higher cost in that. So yeah, and those are the two factors, the main factors. But there are other factors too, but those are the two main factors that they say. And so these two reasons are reason why Carvana, or partially reasons why Carvana is down. Also, they guide for 150K in the upcoming quarter, and for retail sales, and so around there, it's like kind of flattish also compared to this previous quarter. Now we look at the earning transcript. I just want to point out one thing. One of the analysts here, Brian Nagel, he asked like if has there any change in demand resulting, like suggesting a more difficult demand environment. And the CEO, Ernie Garcia, says everything is relatively stable. So I think that's really good to hear. Carvana sales are great, and so they need to work on improving their margins for sure. And the stock is down for the time being until whenever or whatever moves it back up. And the other two data points I want to refresh on is GM and Ford. They reported earnings for the previous week, and both had a very strong quarter, and sales are very good for new cars. And then the other data point is CarMax. CarMax had nosedived after they reported earnings last time around, and so I think Carvana is starting to fork off from CarMax even more so. CarMax is struggling with their business model and their campaigns, while Carvana, okay, yeah, they got a few things going on here, but overall, I think this is pretty good news. May not take the price any further up for the time being, but I'm very pleased to hear what has been reported. And so yeah, they need to maybe pull up the stocks a little bit more, and if they want to drive up the stock price, and hopefully they do. For the time being, it's in our buy and sell portfolio, Carvana, and I think we'll just leave it there. We moved in and out of Carvana in the past, and it has helped us made some good profits. Our portfolio here, as you can see, is at 182K. It's taken a dip today because of both Facebook and Carvana after reaching high of like 190 something. And when this whole portfolio, for those who are just tuning in, has started off with 100K back in March 12th of this year. So I think it's done very well, for what it's where it's at today. And yeah, that's my view and inputs about Carvana. I think this is one we can for now just leave it the way it is. I mean, if there's another opportunity that I want to shift the funds to, we can do that, and then we can always shift it back if that happens. All right, but yeah, that's my feedback about going through the numbers that Carvana had reported for Q3 2025. All right, thank you everyone. Don't forget to like if you do.